Good morning, guys. I'm sorry I'm not here today. As you see, I have a little extra help. But I wanted to make sure that you guys had a quality day today, so I do have notes for us. So today we are going to be going over Spanish irregular yo verbs. And first of all, an irregular yo verb is a verb that has a yo form that is different from the regular conjugation. The rest of the forms are usually the same as a regular conjugation. There are three types of irregular yo forms: go verbs, oy verbs, and zc verbs. And today we're focusing on the go verbs. We're going to pick up the zc ones a little bit later. So, go verbs are irregular yo verbs that add go in the yo form. For example, we have the verb hacer. Hacer means to do or to make. So in English we'd say I do the homework. In Spanish it'd be yo hago la tarea. So here's the conjugation chart for the verb hacer. Yo hago, tú haces, él, ella, usted hace, nosotros hacemos, vosotros hacéis, ellos, ellas, ustedes hacen. So if you notice this, the yo form is weird because you've dropped off the cer and you've replaced it with go. Hence why we call them go verbs. Yes? And there are actually quite a few go verbs, and you guys will see them on your vocabulary sheets if you have written those down. So here they are. Salir is to leave or to go out, so it'd be yo salgo. Poner is to put or to set, yo pongo. Traer is to bring or to carry, and its yo form's a little different. Instead of just adding go, you're going to add igo, so you get traigo. Caer means to fall. The yo form is caigo, and this is one we're not going to use a whole lot. I apologize. Okay. Now, some go verbs also have a stem change. Remember, the stem is part of the word left after we move the ending. Then you change a letter in the stem, hence why it's called a stem changer. We've already learned a bunch of these, so some of this should be a little bit of review. Decir is an E to I stem changer. That means the stem changes from DEC to DIC. And it's a go verb. So this is what it looks like. It'd be yo digo, tú dices, él, ella, usted dice, nosotros decimos, vosotros decís, ellos, ellas, ustedes dicen. Now, notice, and by the way, decir means to say or to tell. Okay. So notice the yo form is digo, so we have that stem change, E to I. But then the nosotros form, it goes back, so it's decimos. So this is one of those, the big thing with the go verbs, most of them are normal. So poner, hacer, salir, it's just that go that changes. But then we have some really hard ones like decir that you're just going to have to memorize the whole chart because it's different. Okay. Here's another one that has a stem change, and it's venir. So, tener you've already had. Okay, so yo tengo, tú tienes, él, ella, usted tiene. Venir looks almost identical to tener, except it's an IR verb. So we have yo vengo, tú vienes, él, ella, usted viene. Nosotros venimos, vosotros venís, ellos, ellas, ustedes vienen. So as you notice, that only difference, since we now have an IR verb, the nosotros and vosotros forms have different endings. But otherwise, it kind of looks the same. The last go verb I want to talk about today is completely irregular, and that's oír. Oír means to hear. And the reason why it's completely irregular is because there's only 3 letters left in it. It's kind of like ir. So this is what it looks like. The yo form is oigo. So kind of like traer and caer, you add the igo instead of just go. Tú oyes, él, ella, usted oye. Nosotros oímos, vosotros oís. Ellos, ellas, ustedes oyen. Now, the reason why we have this, in Spanish, when you have an I squished between an O and an E, or a U and an E, or an E and an O, something to that effect, you change that Y to an I, just because it's really too hard to get the I sound in there. Yes? If you add in, so like the to form, if you left that as an I, it'd be oíes, which if you try to say faster is almost impossible. So they changed that I to a Y to make it easier to pronounce. Okay, so you guys have a, I know I went really fast. I know you probably did not get all the conjugation charts. So this is going to be posted in your Google Classroom, or if you need, you can ask the sub to go back and play it and pause it on those ones you need. And then you have an interactive notebook, which is also posted in there. It's pretty easy. It's very similar to the ones we've been doing. And then you have this worksheet that you're going to need to complete. Again, this is like stuff you guys have been doing. So do as much as you can. Monday, I will be in 1st through 4th hours, but I will not be here for 5th, 6th, or 7th. So I'm sorry. This is not how I had things planned, but stuff happens in life and you just got to figure it out. So I really appreciate you guys figuring this out. Do your best. If you absolutely can't figure things out, I'm going to tell you a secret. YouTube has a lot of other videos other than Mrs. Scher's explaining things. So you can always go on there and check things out and type things in. So I expect you guys to be on your best behavior, do what you're supposed to do, and I will see most of you on Monday, the rest of you on Tuesday. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.